What is up, y'all? So, this is not a lessons and blessings video. It's not an energy reading video. It's not even a conversation with someone else. So, I decided that I was going to start. I actually said I was going to start on my birthday when I started Lessons and Blessings of 24, that saga. But I want to start it today in this moment. So, who am I? Hoppo, who this woman? that's what the playlist gonna be called. Hoppo, who this woman? I love movies. I love movies like through and through. Like I am a movie fanatic. I love them. I can get lost in a movie. Haven't been watching movies as much though, which is very surprising. I've been very caught up in TV series, binge watching. Like they not old, but they're not new either. Like Power, we gonna leave that where it's at. But I'm talking about like right now I'm watching Magnum PI. This one is new, but before I was watching White Collar. Before that I was watching 12 Monkeys, and before that I was watching Nikita. I love Nikita, okay? Listen here, if you ain't seen Nikita, man, go see what it is, then come back to this video. And when I tell you, if you like movies with women kicking ass, that's the show for you. And it's like 6 seasons, and it ends too. It ain't like one of those, like you see the beginning and the end, and they take you throughout the past, and they bring you to the present. They do it all, and it ends. Like that's one thing about me when it comes down to TV series. They have to end for me. Like I don't want to keep having cliffhangers and different things like that. This is not even why I started the video though. But I'm gonna keep it because this is a part of who I am, and part of the question, Hopper, who this woman, you gotta understand I'm random as hell. I am a random individual that loves being random, that find my voice in my randomness. Ha! Shout out to Whoopi. If only y'all see Whoopi looking at me right now, because I got this inspiration board. It's supposed to be a vision board, but it's an inspiration board, and it is magnificent. Anyways, the actual reason I was gonna start this video is the question I ask a lot of people when I have conversations with them is what is this chapter of your life called? What is life teaching you right now? So those 2 questions is gonna be this first video of this new playlist. So this chapter of my life is called You Go Girl. In my Martin voice. But like for real though, like you go girl, like go for what you want. You know that's your heart's desire. You know what's for you, you know what's not. Stop settling for what's not and go for what you want. You go, girl. You got it. Like, I take heed to, rest in peace to Coach Carter. Like, in heaven, if you're watching this, my heart feel for you. And I love you, sis. And if you're watching this, text me. Because I really do miss you. But her dad, that man touched, like, he wasn't even in my life for a long period of time. But that man really touched my life. And just a small aspect. Because he wasn't the track coach. But you couldn't tell him that, okay? There's no way possible you could tell him he wasn't the track coach. Because at the end of the day, what he said was right. So it's like, and he was around. So it's like, I respect it. But I remember something. I actually started a poem to this, and that I never really finished. That I actually would like to finish now that it came across my mind again. But the words that I remember him saying to me is, "You got power, girl. Use it." Because like, so high school, I love track. I love run. When I was a shorty, I loved running. As a a teenager, as a young adult in relationships, I realized I ran a lot. I ran a lot from my problems. Like, if I'm being honest, since we in this Hopper Who This Woman playlist, I ran a lot from relationships. Like, I ran a lot from my problems. I ran a lot from situations. Only, it's not because out of fear, but it was just out of the fact of, if I ain't got to deal with it, I'm not. Okay? There is nothing keeping me there. So yes, I'm gonna get the fuck on. Simple as that. Like, I have no problem understanding that your time here is done. Okay? If someone was to tell me that about what I'm doing right now, I will understand. Like, when your time is done, your time is done. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So it's like, I'm a firm believer in that. So I wouldn't necessarily say I'd be running away from my problems. Some shit I just don't deal with. Like, I refuse to. But he said, "You got power, girl. Use it." But the thing that he was talking about is the fact that, okay, so I have this amazing ability to just take the fuck off and run like hell. Okay. If only I know why. Like, during practice and stuff, I did not work out. Well, I worked out to the best of my ability. I tried. God knows how much I tried. Man, only God knows how much I tried. But baby, God knows how much I tried in practice. I could not stand practice. Like, as I've gotten older, I realized that maybe you should pay attention to what you're doing outside of practice, and that may affect your performance in practice. And your performance in practice will for shit sure affect your practice on the track. I mean, your performance on the track. It's all relative. No one really told me that when I was younger. If they would have told me that when I was younger, I would be in a better position in this young adult stage. Like, for real. But it's like, this "you go girl" era, like, understanding that you have power, girl, use it. Understand that nothing is, I'm reading this vision board and all the words are coming to me, and I love it so much, because nothing is everything. Be a woman in the garden. Heal thyself. Use your voice. You are home to yourself. I respect myself. I'm successful. Like, you go girl. You are giving it all you got. Eat well to be better, to feel better. Rise and shine. Sit in gratitude. Be optimistic. Say bye-bye to that negative ass energy. Do the best you can at all times. Understand that you are here for a purpose. You can and you will. You have to do it. You have to know it here. And it's like, you have to take the risk. You have to cherish the memories, like, and get out of your own head. That's the one. Like, that's the real one about this whole saga of life I'm in. Like, understanding that you have to get out your own head, because when people know that you be in your head a lot, they're gonna use that. And if you in your head enough, they're gonna abuse it. They already know. They vets in this. So you have to make sure that you don't abuse you. And that's why I'm saying, you go girl. That's the era of this Shay. Like, Friday I'll be 24 years old, and the lesson that life is teaching me right now is choose happiness. Like, no matter what it is, no matter how small, no matter how big it is, no matter how it looks for you, choose to be happy. Don't allow your happiness to be dependent on other people. Choose what makes you happy. Choose what fuels your fire. Choose what you love. Choose love. Choose yourself. Choose you, my baby. That's what life is teaching me right now. Like, just be Shay. Like, open up and be Shay. Let Shay have her time in this world, because, like, Shayla done had enough. We done been to Shayla enough. Shayla owe people money. Shayla tired of working. Shayla tired of the SSN number, okay? Like, SSN and all of that stuff. Like, Shayla is tired of them W-9 forms. Shayla, that's who Shayla is. Shayla is the person that people want to work. That, like, Shayla, I love you, Shayla, but you can go to hell for 2024. I love you, though. You still a part of me, but baby, get away from me. Only because, like, I love myself well enough to say that to myself, because Shayla is so toxic. She is of this world. She does not live in this world. She is stuck in survival mode. Like, Shay, her, this person is the baby girl, that inner child, the one that got away, the one that was hidden, the one that was ignored. That's who this is. I'm still Shayla. Still that toxic ass motherfucker that I don't give a fuck. I ain't toxic. Let me stop calling myself toxic. My actions sometimes are very questionable. See? See? That's like the perfect term. And I'm okay with that, because that's an area that I'm growing in. We're all here to grow and learn ourselves, to be better versions of ourselves. And we have to be real with ourselves. We have to understand that sometimes you got to do like this to yourself and be like, hey, yo, look. You know how they had them videos when they put the baby against the wall, or when the daddy put the baby against the wall, and be like, see, listen here. Sometimes you gotta do that to yourself. Like, pause. Don't mind the mess in the back. It's not a mess. Those just my clothes and a printer. Anyways, understand that you're only as well as you allow yourself to be. You have to put in those reps. You have to push yourself past the limitations that you see in your mind in order to see what your true limits are. Like, a challenge that I'm not gonna even say it. I'm gonna say it because this is us. This is me. This is Shay. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to get out of that. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna leave it be. This is why I'm doing this. So I've been pushing myself to do a push-up challenge, okay? And your girl been surprising herself. I'm still in the girl's push-up stage though. So bear with me. I'm still in the girl push-up stage. But I am mastering the art of girl push-ups. My baby, these muscles gonna be muscling all 2024. You can't see them now because hold on, you gotta get the real effect of Shay muscles. You see them? We getting rid of this. We making those granny arms into muscles, because your girl gotta get some tattoos, and my baby, they gotta show properly. Okay? See that? But I'm loving it. I'm loving it because me, I'm the type of person was I do every exercise that you want me to do. But when it came down to push-ups or sit-ups, what Cody say? No. You gotta miss me with that one. I don't know why. Push-ups and sit-ups is just not my thing. I do squats, I do lunges, I even do fucking jumping jacks and be happy. But when you say push-ups and sit-ups, oh my God. But hey, new era of Shay is upon us, and we're doing push-ups. But now, like, for real, that's my whole point about testing the limitations of your mind. Like, that was something I once looked at as a limitation, my inability to conquer this part of myself. But now I understand that weak muscles come before stronger muscles. That is, I forgot who said that, but that's what he said. So me and my weak arms is gonna do these push-ups, and whenever I'm feeling stressed, I will do my 10 push-ups wherever I am, except on the bus. On train and the bus, I'm not doing it. In the stores, no. But if I'm able to, I will do my push-ups. Only gotta do a set of 10. Each time I'm in that energy, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. You ain't gotta do too much. You ain't even gotta go to 20 yet. Right now we just doing 10. Once we consistently get at 10, my baby, then we move up by 5. Okay, we're not going too crazy. We're pacing ourselves, because your girl got to get her body right, and the only person that can help Shayla get her body right is Shay. So Shay is stepping into the front seat, okay? Because if you know me, understand, I'm like, it's 5 people that could fit in my Betsy, so I'm like 5 people in one person. Sometimes I'm that front driver. Sometimes I'm a passenger. Sometimes I'm that little girl in the middle. When I was a shorty, like my baby years, I was a little girl in the middle. But I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna say 6 versions of me, because sometimes I'm the one on the right side. Sometimes I'm the one on the right side. Sometimes I'm the one on the left side. Baby, I may even be the Shay that's in the trunk. That's the 6th one. The Shay that's in the trunk is a whole different Shay. That's the one that like to sleep. That understand that you in it, like, you gonna make the best out of whatever situation you are in, my baby. Okay, so since we on this hop or who this woman, and I can make this video however long I want to, understand, you have the passenger. No, you have the driver, the main driver. The person that's the main driver, the Shay that's in the main driver's seat, that's the main person. But that's also the control freak. That's the one who has to make sure that all the P's and Q's are in order, all the I's are dotted, and all the T's are crossed. Even though I don't dot my I's when I spell shit, but that's besides the point. You gotta make sure that everything is aligned how it's supposed to. Period. 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 That's the asshole Capricorn in me that likes to be in control of every fucking thing. Okay, that's the front. That is the driver's seat. But then you had a passenger. That's the one that is nosy as hell, because when I'm in the passenger seat, I'm going to pay attention to how you are driving. So I would say like the driver's seat is the aggressive Shay. The passenger seat is the passive Shay. Because although I'm going to pay attention to what you are doing, I'm going to let you do what you do. And I'm just going to be the observer. I'm going to take the observer role and I'm going to let it be what it is. But trust and believe. I see everything. I know everything you think I don't know. I am paying attention. And I am fully aware of everything. That's the passenger Shay. But then you have that person in the back seat. I'm talking about on the right side. I'm gonna go like this out the window. And I'm gonna just observe life for what it is. Go with the flow of life. And breathe the fresh air of life. I feel like that's like the cool part about sitting in the back seat, is when you on that right part. I'm talking about when you diagonally from the driver's seat. That's a cool seat. Cause then if you fall asleep, you could put your head in between the seat, like the thing that you put your head on the seat, and the seatbelt thing. You can put your head right there, and it'll fit nicely. But that's just me being me. Then you have the left side. I'm gonna skip the middle for right now. You have the left side, all right? That's the one where you hidden behind the driver's seat. So it's like you can do things that the driver don't know that you're doing. Be mindful of that. That's like the sneaky one. The one that you gotta pay close attention to. I'm not explaining it, but if you was a kid that always had that seat, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyways, now you have the middle seat. Because this is a place where I always found comfort in being a kid, because being the only girl, being the middle girl, I tend to get in the middle seat a lot. And then also being the one with the shortest legs, you're in the middle seat a lot. So you gotta let the long leg people have the outside seats because they got long legs. But then also you have access to the best air. You can see what's playing on the radio. You can see everything that they see up front. You can hear their conversations up front. This is the seat. People, like, I ain't too big on the middle seat now, because your girl don't like leaning her head. Like, when I like to go to sleep, I like to put my head back. And in the middle seat, when you put your head back, see, middle seat don't have the luxury of having the little thing in the back to where you could balance. Maybe the new cars, but the old cars that I grew up in, when you put your head back, you damn near in the trunk. So I didn't do that one because I will always get cramps right here. But then I put my head on one of my cousin's shoulders, because they was always asleep. They always fell asleep before me because I'm in the middle seat. Or I'll do one of these. But then that's when you get a lot of drool on your shirt. So it's like you can't really do that. I don't know how I got to the part where I'm talking about sleeping in the middle seat. But hey, understand, you do get some good sleep too. And you get the good tea. In the middle seat, you get the good tea, because, baby, I was fully aware. And I was never cold. I was never hot, because, first off, the air is being pointed on me first before it hits anybody else in the back seat. Okay. But then you have the trunk. The trunk is when you're the smallest one in the car, and you're the smallest one and most able one in the car to get in the trunk. So guess where you're going? In the trunk, because it's enough people in that back seat. And baby, you don't have to be squished if you don't want to. Okay? So understand, every part has a role. And me, I'm that full vehicle. I'm the full vehicle. Because that one in the back seat is here for a good time, not a long time, because she is stretched out, knocked out. Okay, I'm either knocked out, singing to every song, or bothering, like staring up in people's cars as they pull up to the back window. So understand that everything has a purpose. That's the whole thing about testing your limits and becoming the best version of yourself. That's the whole purpose of this saga that I am in. So, welcome to the channel. Oh, I gotta tell you what Assata Israel mean. You know what? That's gonna be video 2. Because I'm gonna stop this and just start a whole new video, then tell you what Assata Israel mean. So if you're watching this, you got the tea, you got the inside scoop. You know what's gonna be the next video. Shout out to you. Peace and love.